Welcome to RAO'S Academy for Competitive Examinations. This is Eswar Kumar. We, the team of RAO'S Academy, wishing all the UPSC aspirants a all the very best. So, right. So let me give some tips regarding UPSC preliminary examination and how to get the good marks, how to qualify, and also how to get the good marks in this examination. So let's discuss some important information and tips right regarding the exam hall strategy. So right, and we know that UPSC preliminary examination has two papers. One is a GS and the second one is a CSAT. So GS the timing will be from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And coming to CSAT, its the timing is 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. So the duration of both the papers, paper 1 and paper 2, is 2 hours. And coming to GS, you have to attempt 100 questions and each question carries 2 marks, that is 200 marks for paper 1. And coming to paper 2, just it is a qualifying paper. So CSAT is a qualifying paper. You have to get at least 33% of marks. So for example, here the CSAT paper will be for 200 marks. So 80 questions will be given. So here you have to get at least 67 marks to qualify in this CSAT paper. Okay, so that's the thing. And coming to here, we have negative marks as well. So the negative mark will be 1/3. So for each negative answer, 1/3 marks will be deducted from the secured marks. Clear? So that's the thing. And coming to here, everyone has to take a ball pen along with you. You have to take identity card. You have to take admit card. You have to show original identity card as well as admit card, and you have to take your own ball pens. So you should not take gel pens. You have to bubble the OMR sheet. So for that, so the good pen is like ball pen only. And coming to here, the strategy, what you have to do in the examination hall. So just you have to open the booklet. So like every booklet will be printed with our series, like A, B, C, D series will be given. So whenever invigilator gives the booklet to you, just check the series and mention that series on the OMR sheet. Then after that, fill all your details like roll number and all the details, required details, examination center, all the details on the OMR without any mistakes. So here you should be very careful while bubbling your roll number, because if you bubble wrong roll number, what will happen? You won't get qualified for this examination. Clear? So you have to show utmost importance and care while bubbling all the information on the OMR sheet. Then after that, open the booklet. So check whether all the pages were printed or not. You have to check whether all the pages in the booklet were printed or not. So that's the first step you have to do. Then after that, within 5 minutes or else 4 minutes or 3 minutes, check all the questions. Check all the questions. Why? Because you have to understand whether the paper is easy or difficult. So if the paper is very easy, okay, you can attempt the maximum questions. And if you feel that paper is difficult, then also you have to attempt the questions, but you have to show some utmost care. Why? Because, and one thing, if the paper is very difficult, you should not bother that the paper is difficult. If the paper is difficult for you, it will be difficult to all the 10 lakhs aspirants, the persons who are applied for the examination. It will be difficult to all the aspirants. Okay, so if the paper is difficult, you should not bother, you should not be tensed, you should be calm and peaceful. So you should handle the paper, properly. Okay, so right, so if the paper is difficult, it will be difficult to all the aspirants that who are going to appear for the examination along with you. That's one of the thing. So after glancing the paper, then you have to start. So here one thing you have to know here. First thing is that, so attempt the question in the first instance, attempt the questions which are well known to you. For example, if paper 1 we have 100 questions, so check the questions and attempt which are very easy to you, and which doesn't have means the questions which doesn't create confusion in you. So attempt those all the questions. For example, in 100 questions, among that 100 questions, maybe 30 questions will be easy and you can attempt without any confusion. So attempt that 30 questions. So then after that, and again start the answering the paper from the beginning, and now choose the questions like which you can eliminate at least two options. In the first instance, choose the simple questions and which you have the confidence to answer correctly. Then after that, in the second round, what you have to do, choose the questions which you can eliminate at least two options. And already we have discussed about elimination tricks in our previous videos. You can watch them. Okay, so if you are able to eliminate at least two options, then you have 50-50 chances of getting right. If it right, then you will get the marks. If it is wrong, you will lose the marks. But here 50-50 chance is there. So choose that questions like where in which you can eliminate two options in the second round, and again in the third round, and again in the third round. What you have to do, select the questions which you can take the risk to get the right answer. Okay, in the third round, choose that questions, and after that check how many questions you have answered. So check how many questions you have answered. So if you have answered at least 70 questions, then you are in the safe zone. At least 70 to 80 questions, you are in the safe zone. And what about remaining 20 questions? If the 20 questions are comprises of factual information, like completely purely facts, if you don't know that facts, just remove, don't answer that questions, leave them. So if you know the exact factual information, then only attempt that factual questions. If not, you can leave it, because the most of the time factual questions there is a chance of getting wrong. So that's why so leaving the factual questions will be make you in the safer zone. Okay, so that's a game you have to play in the examination hall. And one thing, so UPSC always takes into their trap. So UPSC always make you in the traps. Okay, so that's why you should not be trapped by UPSC. You have to be very cautious. You have to play the intellectual game, and also you should be very careful that you should not trap into the negative genre questions. That's the thing. And sometimes you have to read the question very properly. You should be very cautious, because sometimes in the question they will put like not, which among the following is not related to that. So at the time, sometimes we overlook that not word. We will go for choosing of which among the following belongs to that. Okay, so we should be very cautious on two words, that is or is not. Okay, sometimes due to the hurry, students may not see the word not, so it is a trap by UPSC. And sometimes some of the questions answers you can find in the question paper itself. So that's why you have to be very cautious. For 2 or 3 questions, you will get the answers from the remaining questions. Okay, that's the thing. So this is the way you have to handle the question paper. And some students will feel very tensed and stressed because of not able to answer the questions. Don't be tense. Very cool. Be calm. Be gentle. Be calm. Drink some water and sit peacefully. So if you feel that the question paper is very hard, then it is very hard to all the aspirants. So in that circumstances, the cutoff will be less. In the circumstances, the cutoff will be less. And one thing I want to show you that, so let's go for the analysis of previous cutoffs of UPSC. See here. So like a civil services examination 2024, that is the last year question papers preliminary cutoff. Like for CS prelims, general cutoff is 87.98. For EWS 85.92, OBC 87.28, SC 79.03, ST 74.23. So this is the cutoff for preliminary examination. So what is the cutoff? 87.98 for general students. And if you have reservations, it will be lower than that. And coming to here, the cutoff for 2023, here for preliminary examination, the cutoff was 75.41. And one thing you have to keep in your mind that both preliminary paper 1 and paper 2 are both are qualifying papers. These marks cannot be included in for the ranking. So only the marks in mains and interview will be included for ranking. But preliminary exam is just like a qualifying paper. You have to get the minimum qualifying marks. So here the qualifying marks for general students is 75.41, and here it is like 87.98. So with that information, we can say that if you able to attempt 50 questions, 50 into 2, you will get 100. So you are above the, you will be the above the cutoff marks. So like for example, according to these, how many marks? Approximately 45 questions into, we get 90 marks. So we will be above the cutoff. Clear? So no need to attempt all the questions, no need to attempt all the 100 questions in UPSC paper. You can attempt the questions which are familiar to you, which have confidence, which you have confidence that the question will be right. So attempt that questions only. Now need to attempt all 100 questions, because due to the negative marks, and we know that 1/3 negative mark is there. So due to that negative mark, what will happen? You will get the marks less than the cutoff. So you have to be very careful here. Clear? You have to be very careful. So you have to handle the exam hall pressure wisely and get the good marks and reach the marks above the cutoff. So that's the best strategy. And one thing, so today is the only day, tomorrow exam will be happen. So today what you have to do, don't read any new books, don't read any magazines, don't read any textbooks, don't read any facts information. Just keep calm, be pleasant, or else if you want, you can do revision of some important. Don't read new content, do revision of the content already you have studied n number of times. So that's the thing you can do. So today don't go for the new books, keep all the books away, and if you want, you can do the revision of already read material. So that's the thing you can do. Okay, be calm, sleep early, sleep by 10 p.m. or else 9 p.m. if possible, because before the examination you should have good sound sleep. So then only you can be very active in tomorrow's examinations hall. You can be very active in examination hall. Clear? So have a good meal today, have a good dinner, and also if possible eat curd rice. Then you will get good sleep, good sound sleep. And after that, after the sound sleep, wake up early and go near to the examination centers early. So check the examination centers and reach to the examination very early. Why? Because sometimes there is a chance of traffic jams. So there is a chance of traffic jams, and sometimes if your going late, what will happen? You will get tension. You will get tension. So to eliminate that tension and stress, reach to the examination is very at like morning hours, at early hours. Okay, and don't do any discussions with the remaining students. Be calm. So don't do any discussions. Okay, that's the thing. And also some students has the habit of listening songs while going to the examination hall. So don't listen any music songs. Why? Because those songs and audio will be in your mind during the examination timings. So that's why don't listen any songs, don't listen any gossips, don't do discussions with any fellow students. That's the thing you have to do. Then after that, after completion of paper 1, so paper 1 will be completed by 11:30 a.m. in the morning. Then after that, don't discuss with any students like I have written this question, I have wrote that question, so my answer is this and my answer is that. Don't do discuss, because if the answer what you have bubbled in the OMR sheet, if it gets wrong, then your confidence level will be reduced. So that's why don't discuss with any students after the preliminary paper 1 examination. So keep calm, and if you have any information related to CSAT, just revise them. So just revise, sit somewhere, just revise them. And also coming to the lunch, what you have to do? Don't eat any biryanis like that. Don't eat any heavy food. Take light food or else chapati or some other light food. Don't go for heavy food, because during the afternoon times you will get sleep. So to eliminate that sleep, what you have to do? You have to take the light food, and you should be very active during afternoon times, because our 100% concentration should be need to keep on the question paper, because in CSAT the questions are very lengthy, and coming to questions are very small. For example, the passage will be comprises of the entire page. For that passage only one question will be given. So that's the thing. So like CSAT paper is a killing for time paper. So that's why we have to be very cautious and active. That's the information. So that's the important information related to the examination hall strategy. And we, the team of RAO'S Academy, wishing you all the aspirants very all the best. That's the thing. And also we are launching UPSC mains test series. So we are launching UPSC mains test series. So the test series will be started from June 5th and it will be ended on August 11th. So we are providing the test series at a nominal prices, because we want to help to the aspirants. So in this test series we will provide mentorship. So test series we will provide the model answers, we will provide one-to-one mentorship. So our mentors will be available at all the time to all the students, and also we will provide the guidance from senior bureaucrats like a chief secretary and DGP ma'am and sir, and also we will provide the guidance from senior bureaucrats, senior faculties, and already succeeded toppers. Okay, so if you have any queries, you can call to the numbers which was scrolling down, and also the information related to our test series was mentioned in the YouTube description, so we can check once. That's the information, and that's our thing. So thank you so much. This is Eswar Kumar signing off.